Look at this. Look at this. It's 4 o'clock and it's daylight. Isn't this exciting? This is mostly what I've been doing. I'm sat on one of the mounds because the ground is remarkably dry. It hasn't been raining the last few days. Neither has it been particularly warm, which suggests the drainage is not all that horrible. The whole site does slope that way, and it's quite soggy right down the end, where there's a pond just outside the borders of the allotments. So it's maybe not surprising that it's damp down there, but the ground is, having had a couple of days off from the rain, in pretty good condition. So, yeah, drainage might not be that bad, all told. Most of what I've been doing today is this, which is weeding this huge patch and carting a lot of my dead plants down to the compost heap from the very untidy pile they were in the corner of my allotment. They had started to rot down. That was lovely. Better they do that in the compost heap than on something that I would like to turn into a vegetable bed. So I did 6 bags of that, and I've filled another 1 and a bit doing weeding. This particular end of the patch is kind of the worst. It was so overgrown that there are some high points and some mounds, but it's very hard to tell what was deliberately, how it was laid out last time, what was a bed and what was a drainage ditch, because it doesn't kind of divide up into clear areas down here. There's just some mounds of earth, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but it needs to be weeded, whatever I'm going to do with it. Divide it up in some manner and plant stuff in it is what I'm going to do. I just don't know how I'm going to divide it yet. That's what I've been doing today. Quite warm. There's a nice little spring breeze. The birds are singing. It is coming on to rain. I can feel it. The temperature's just starting to drop, and the pressure, and the wind's picking up. It's trying to rain, but the ground is in the best condition it's ever been for getting weeds out of it, rather than massive clods of clay out of it. Look at my boots. Look at this. I haven't cleaned them off once today. That's how nice the ground is. So, given that once the ground is wet, it's going to stay wet, and once I'm wet, I can go home and become dry, I'm going to push it to the bitter end and not leave until I'm rained off the patch.